One state lawmaker is hopeful that additional state money will allow one school district in our area to bring back full-day kindergarten. Lisa Schugardt has more.
The state of Pennsylvania does have a budget. All it needs is the governor's signature right now. Here to tell us about it and also possible impact on the Hazleton Area School District is State Representative Tarah Toohil. Let's start at the beginning. We do have a budget, and you tell me it is veto-proof.
Correct. So we have an on-time budget that went through. Republicans and Democrats voted together in a veto-proof majority. So it's bipartisan, everyone's finally working together, and it's a veto-proof majority. So unlike a lot of the other budgets, the governor cannot veto it, and if he doesn't sign it, it goes into law within 10 days after the June 30th deadline when it went through.
And the good news with this budget is there is an increase in funding for school districts, including the Hazleton Area School District.
Yes, so from the state level, one thing that I always look at is if the state has the money and is able to, without raising your taxes, the state is able to give more money than ever before to Hazleton Area School District. And that's something I fight for because we have a lot of needs in Hazleton area and we want to make sure our children are getting what they deserve. We want to take care of our kids in the Hazleton Area School District. So right now we were able to get $1.8 million more than the year before. So it's an on-time budget. That money is going to be coming to the school district, and the school district, most of the crisis financially that the school district is having is due to the increasing pension costs because every year they just skyrocket. So every year we give more money to education from the state level, and every year the pensions as well are going up. So that's one of the biggest cost drivers that we're up against is the pensions. One thing is with the cut to kindergarten, cutting kindergarten in half, I am completely against that, and I'm going to be working with the school district officials to turn the bus around and try to get it so that we can have full day kindergarten as we've been having for as long as we can remember.
Well, the school board did vote to cut the kindergarten and also to have a 4-day week during December, January, and February. So what's been the feedback you've been getting at your office because of those cuts in the district?
We have in the hundreds people responding on our Facebook, on Twitter, on email. We're available and through the newspaper, through comments, people are writing, and we're getting all of that feedback. People do want to ensure that we keep full-day kindergarten, and some people, the naysayers, say, well, these parents have these kids, they should babysit your own children. But kindergarten is not babysitting at all. Kindergarten, for many children, these children have had no early learning whatsoever. They cannot spell their names. They don't know their ABCs. And to put them back another year, even farther, is detrimental to them. And the money that you spend now in pre-K, which includes kindergarten, the investment that you make in a child in kindergarten is that child later on is going to cost you less money in the school district. And instead, if you don't spend the money now, you spend more on special education for that child and more for English as a second language on that child for ESL costs, behavioral costs, juvenile delinquency costs, criminal costs, all as that child goes into adulthood. So that investment now in kindergarten is vital, and it is definitely something that protects our youth from becoming a later at-risk youth and an adult that's a problem in our society.
Okay, and finally, you're planning to meet with school district officials in hopes of changing this?
Yes, so we've been having multiple conversations. I've conferenced in to their executive board meeting. We are trying to meet as many of the officials this week as possible because it was a vote that they're saying they did not want to make. They felt like they're upset that they had to make that vote. And if we can turn the bus around, looking at the funding now that the state's giving, and any way that I can help try to remedy this, we're going to try to do.
State Representative Tarah Toohil will keep you up to date on what transpires with the Hazleton Area School District.